we can share with them how we actually fooled Penn Teller. The whole time I had to keep calming Rokas down. I remember Ripley's Believe It or Not. I just said yes to get on the TV show.
Oh my God. So this is how it's done. My name is Rokas. You probably know me because you're watching my channel, and this is Rick Smith Jr. If you don't know, me and him, we fooled Penn Teller. Since I'm here in Cleveland, he's from Cleveland. I live in Europe. We thought we were going to do a little Q&A about what happened on Penn Teller Fool Us. I don't know why I cannot finish pronouncing like words. Maybe because English is my second language.
Why don't you do it in Lithuanian for everybody?
Tai labas vakaras, sveiki susijungę čia pasižiūrėti YouTube'o. Ir aš esu čia su Riku Smith Jr. ir aš su Rokas Berlantonis. We asked you guys to send some questions about Penn Teller Fool Us experience. We have them here. Printed. I'm gonna choose one, you're gonna choose one, and we're gonna read them one by one and answer them. Are you ready? Who kept the trophy? Okay, so I get this question. You have no idea. Everybody in Lithuania, the trophy comes like from above the stage, and you take it because I'm running all around the place. And I remember I go to the backstage, and I'm like, Rick, where's the trophy? And you're like, I got this, because I even forgot the trophy. I was so excited. So the true story is, every 2 weeks we shipped it. So 2 weeks he has it, 2 weeks we share custody.
Oh my gosh.
No, they gave us 2 trophies. They gave us 2.
How did you prepare mentally for the performance? The whole time I had to keep calming Rokas down because he was so nervous to perform. I know it was true. We did everything through Zoom calls. So Rokas and I, we did all of our practice through Zoom. So preparing mentally, we had to like come up with different situations of what would happen, like if they said something, or like what would we do exactly when we were on stage. But I just kept on telling him to relax, perform. He's a natural, and you know, if we just stick to the plan, we would definitely fool them. No chance that they would ever figure it out. You know, if they watch to the end of this video, maybe we can share with them a little bit on how we actually fooled Penn Teller.
I think it's time. It's been like 1 year. We can tell this.
No one's figured it out yet.
So at the end of this video, we're going to tell you guys how it's done. How did you do the trick? Should we actually tell them?
Yeah, 100%.
Let's do it. But at the end of the video, to make it more
not yet. We're not there yet. We still have like 5 questions left.
Question is, did you have a backup trick if the trick didn't work? I mean, for Fool Us.
No, because Rokas had like 17 different ways of doing this trick, and we chose the most difficult.
Yeah.
But we did it.
We didn't have backup plan.
We did not have a backup plan.
No.
We had backup plans going into it, but then when we were there, we had no backup plan.
Nope. It was just that.
Rokas, how does it feel to be a Lithuanian magician performing in the U.S.?
To be honest, it feels surreal. Because when I was 16 years old, 18 years old, I was dreaming to come to the US and do a show. There's no way for me to appreciate it, like capture the moment. Like, I don't even know how to describe this, but growing up on the other side of the world in Lithuania and coming here once or twice a year, do shows and come back, that feels just amazing. There's no better way to say it. Collaborating with magicians like you, that's a dream come true. I love it so much. How many Guinness World Records have you broken? Yeah, that's a question for you. Are you Googling right now because you forgot?
No, I'm not Googling. I'm just making sure.
Rick is Googling how many world records he broke because he forgot.
I've broken 7 Guinness Book World Records so far. 2002, I broke the world record for throwing a playing card the farthest.
Which will never ever... No one will ever break this.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, 216 feet, 4 inches. And I broke the world record for being the most accurate, or for throwing a card the highest, for being the most accurate again. And then I broke the world record for being the most accurate again. And then I broke the world record twice for the most cards thrown around a human body in 1 minute without hitting them. I think I have to break that one again.
Yeah.
What was the most challenging part about being on Fool Us? I mean, the most challenging part I would say, was Rokas was in Lithuania. I was in Cleveland, Ohio. We had a practice on Zoom.
Yeah.
And the first time that we ever performed the trick together was in front of Penn Teller.
That's so true. What was also challenging is I was supposed to come on the specific day, and I was 24 hours late because my flight was delayed, and I was flying from Mexico. And I get to the airport and they change my flight. And they're like, oh, you're coming tomorrow. You're
Because you had a COVID test that expired or something.
Yeah,
That
it was like COVID
5
restriction.
minutes. They should have just let you on.
Yeah, it was like formality, but I had there's nothing they could do. They couldn't change the system. We came there, we had to practice a few hours. Next day we were on the show.
And what people probably don't realize is like Penn Teller stage at the Rio is this really beautiful theater.
Oh, it's beautiful, yeah.
And they have like a practice warehouse like in the basement
Yeah.
under their stage, which is kind of cool because
so
you can like practice. All the tricks are back there. There was wardrobe for the host.
Yeah.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. How long have you two known each other?
We don't want to talk about it.
We can talk about this a little bit. Right after he broke the world record, there was this other magician that broke the world record, and Rokas had to come to Cleveland to find out who this magician was.
No.
No?
When I met you, you didn't have that record.
I had to. Oh, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
You're the one that told me there was a record, so
Yeah.
I had to break it.
It must be like 2015, so I would say I know each other like 8 years.
Yeah?
That doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right.
It doesn't, but it's true.
8 years. God, you're old.
You're old.
Who came up with the trick that fooled Penn and Teller? It was combination of me and Rick and our friends. On my side, I remember I was brainstorming with my friend Jonathan Erlinson, but it was mainly me and Rick. It wasn't like who did what. It was like combination of things.
Yeah, it was a collaboration. My buddy Drew helped us out a little bit with some ideas. And
Yeah.
Katrina helped with
Targets,
stuff,
right?
with some targets.
So a lot of people, but mainly it wasn't like I came up with it or Rick came up with it. It was just real collaboration, as I like it.
Who is a better card thrower? Why are you pointing at me?
I've seen 7 Guinness World Records.
That doesn't mean anything. Card throwing for me was a hobby that turned into a career. Here's a quick story. So I played baseball in college. I was a magician, and I would always show my teammates like different magic tricks on the bus rides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
One day we were throwing socks around the locker room, and I got hit with a sock and didn't have a sock to throw back. So I grabbed out my deck of cards. Instead of throwing the entire deck at the kid, I took one card, threw it,
Yeah.
and found out that there was a Guinness Book World Record for throwing.
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, the story gets even crazier, which I'm going to tell you guys a little bit because I never really talk about this. I get asked to be on this TV show called Ripley's Believe It or Not, and they asked me to throw playing cards at like different objects. Like, can you slice a banana? I said yes. Can you throw a card over this hotel? Yes. Can you knock a can over? I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I never tried any of these.
Oh my God.
They were never. I just said yes to get on the TV show.
Oh my God.
So I'm looking all over eBay at the time
Yeah.
for steel playing cards because I didn't think a paper playing card could
Oh
actually
my God.
slice a banana.
That's so funny.
So when I'm on Ripley's, this is like the first time they had phantom cameras that existed.
yeah.
And I threw a metal playing card, hit the wood table, and a wood chip flies up in the air. And this is when I wasn't cheating because I didn't know any
Yeah.
better. Like, I used metal playing cards. I actually taped pins to the playing cards to pop balloons. Who would have ever thought you could do it with a regular card?
I didn't know that.
I know,
It's so
it's
amazing.
insane.
That's such a good story.
We both throw differently. I may throw for accuracy. He may throw for speed. So we both have our superpowers of card throwing.
That's a nice way to say, but I'm okay with you being the best because you have something that there's no way I can break. So
But that was because I have a baseball arm, and I'm the only one ever to probably have to have Tommy John surgery for throwing playing cards.
yeah. Wow, that's a good story. Thanks for sharing. What are your future plans, together and separate? Are we breaking up?
Oh my gosh.
I just released a Kickstarter for my playing cards, so I'm really excited about that. It's on Kickstarter Live right now. I have many shows, cruise ships, corporate stuff in Lithuania. What about together? We have some content in right.
Yeah, we're making a lot of shorts. We've been really taking advantage of the YouTube Shorts platform.
This is shorts we made last night.
Oh my gosh. No, those are not the shorts we made last night, but we did some awesome trick shots.
What are your plans, like separate, just like you?
With my plans, I'm retiring.
Are you really?
No, not really.
I was so happy for you. Like I wish I was in that position.
No. I'm just trying to break some more Guinness Book World Records.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna try to break some world records tomorrow.
It's so casual for him. I only have 2. He has so many. It's like eating breakfast for him. Oh, we're gonna break some records like tomorrow, casually.
It's fun, isn't it? Fun to
It's
break
fun.
some Guinness
I love
Book
it.
World Records. Oh, it looks like we're gonna be performing at the Dude Perfect Tour, the Happy Tour this year.
Amazing.
How did you guys meet? You tell them this because I think you know the story better than I do.
You don't know the story.
So tell them.
Tell you.
Tell me.
You don't even.
I
know.
just remember you with crazy pants.
Oh yeah, I had like crazy jeans. Like I never had a chance to tell you, but I was watching you. I think the first time I saw you on YouTube, it was like I was 16 years old. It was a video from Discovery Channel
Oh, Time Warp. That was my favorite, one of my favorite TV shows.
when you were cutting like stuff in slow motion.
Yeah.
And I thought this was the coolest thing ever. And then I started doing the same thing, like throwing cards. I was like 18. Then I started to really get like better at this. And then I broke the record for the highest throw of a single playing card. And for when it comes to card throwing, you were the guy, and you are the guy, you know, that is like card throwing guy. And I remember I was in Las Vegas. I was like 20, 22 at the time. And I was like, I really want to meet Rick just to, you know. And I messaged you. I'm like, hey, dude, I'll be in Cleveland. Would you like to hang out? And you're like, yeah, let's hang out. And then I booked a flight from Vegas to Cleveland. I flew here.
That is crazy. And you know what's really, you want to know what's really, really, really crazy?
What is it?
We've been driving this whole time.
Yeah.
That question just came up. And the place that we actually met each other
Yeah.
is right here.
I remember. That's the. Oh my!
I mean, out of all this whole drive.
I remember I threw a card over there, and you said that's a pretty good throw. No, I was just so excited, and you know that shows you if you like trust something, trust the process, and you feel like there's something good there.
Yeah.
You have to invest into this more than and don't expect like a high return.
Wait, it says how? Wait, hold on. It says how old are you, Rokas?
Does it say my name?
Show me how old are you? Go ahead, tell me.
How old are you?
No, how old are you?
I am 30.
Well, see, when I was your age, I was 31.
Okay, that's why you're older than me. You're 40.
Whoa. I really think we
What?
should tell our audience. I mean, they've been watching this. If they're still here, I think it would be really cool if we shared, you know, like
Yeah, the secret.
how we do it.
It's actually really easy. When you know the story, when you know how it's done, go watch it again, and you will be like, oh my God, it was so easy to do the trick. It's so easy. And this is how it's done. So when we're throwing cards, right?
Well, yeah, you have to be able to be you have to be accurate.
Yeah, that's the first thing. You have to be like super accurate.
Right.
When we were like spacing the board away, we were throwing cards. That this is how it's done.
I hope you guys heard, because that was a little loud in there.
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Yeah, they heard. They're cool people.
All right. Well,
Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to both of our channels, Rokas, Rick Smith Jr. See you guys.